Okay, I'm even thinking that if I should go to Bangkok. I'm just gonna decide last minute. I haven't checked in yet. Yeah, I would love to see my daughter, but maybe it's not the right. Well, doesn't matter. Tanisha, let me share my screen because I was going through the survey, and I think it would be good. You see the background? I think it's flipped. It's not working correctly. So this one, for example, do you currently need or use a taxi to arrange transportation? Um, so arrange transportation, I don't know, for me it's a little bit confusing because arrange transportation, you could take a bus, you could be doing or arrange private transportation. I don't know if we even need to have an emoji here of a taxi or a car, to clearly symbolize this is not bus. Just to make sure that people get confused. What do you need it for? Okay, I would say these are options. Yes, no, other, the people can fill out other, very clearly, so that way we have very numerical outcomes. Because text, then we'll need to interpret text. I know it's going to be small scale for now, but it will help because we'll just have the graph immediately. And then in terms of what do you need it for, work, social, and shopping, other, they can fill out. Obviously, that way we have the possibility of having a short answer. Other always gives us that short answer, but we can classify. And how do you currently book taxis or arrange transportation? Again, the same point about arrange transportation. And if you want me to edit this directly, I can edit. Okay, it's not just. Um, and I would give options here too, saying, hey, options, call phone number, net my text known drivers. Okay, sometimes it happens, especially in Thailand. You have known drivers. That's what we do when we go to Pattaya or when we go to Hua Hin or something like this. We basically have a series of known drivers. We just text them online. Okay, known drivers and a booking app, a ride hailing app, and I would say ride hailing app. Okay, we will need examples, and that's a little bit challenging. Uber, Grab, and in Spain those don't exist. Okay, so I don't know if we can change or have an optionality of saying edit this, but in Spain then it's basically free now. Uber does exist, but only in some areas. In Germany, just in terms of the US, it's Lyft. So Lyft, we can put examples here. Okay, and other, and that way we have that optionality. That's my recommendation, because that way, the more we classify, the easier it will be in the future also to compare. And when we start aggregating information, can you walk me through the last time you did this? Okay, that's a text. So I think it's another last time. I think this is valuable. I understand why we're putting this last time text, text. And this is, I would say, is another question. Another question. Oh, sorry, this video might be a little bit long, but then so I'll send you the input. Okay, what biggest frustration or challenges you face when booking transportation? I don't know if it's good to put options here, and I would say we're early on, so probably it's text. Okay, and then in the future, probably we can, and hopefully this is the next sheet, so we can, and then afterwards say okay, because then we find out which are the main drivers, and in the future ones we can actually use drill down this week. That's great, because then we have a classification. How often do you how often do you currently rely on a service for travel transportation? How often do you currently rely on other or services for help with transportation? Okay, and this might need a little bit of explanation. And I'm a little bit confused with the wording here. How often do you currently rely on others? Okay, how often. Okay. So you mean, so this is the only thing. I'm not sure if we're asking if it's, hey, others and that help you do it, your family members, or services. So I would say this is, because I would say it's two things. Do you need help to book those services by other people? Does your, what I mean? And I don't know if we can add pictures. Obviously, it might not be needed now, but especially when we're communicating with very different languages and cultures and all that, if we put pictures, I think it would be more powerful. Happy to work on the edits of this. Okay. Sorry, yesterday with the webpage, I took longer than expected. Okay. Great. And I'll send you now the video. Okay. And we can go from here. Stop share.